there's a bit of a problem. I wouldn't say it's like out of control, but like it could be a lot better.
I would say just from here, just having the 3 buildings together and a large number of students that, you know, we would generate a lot of trash.
Lots of times the trash will be overflowing and there won't be enough room to put the trash into the actual bin, so people will just pile it outside, and that can get kicked around the hallway, and it's pretty gross.
Probably the fact that most students are pretty busy. They're juggling a lot of balls between school, work, sports, whatever, you know, they've got. And I think sometimes it's probably not deliberate, but they just, you know, put it in the easiest place.
I guess it's the students, and they're just not taking the responsibility to throw the trash in the garbage rather than just dump it outside when there's like a garbage can or bin right next to them. They just throw it on the floor. I think it's just irresponsibility, actually.
I mean, it starts with not knowing everything. We don't know what to do with it. Not knowing that the garbage chutes are available to us.
The messiest places are the trash that's right next to the garbage chute, you know, where they can just throw it down the chute and then it comes down to the basement and then, you know, goes into a compactor, gets compacted and put into a Kirby. Maybe we need a little better signage for that, or maybe that's something custodial can work with physical plant.
Weekdays it's never too bad, but weekends is when it gets bad. I don't know what it is, like maybe like our trash just like accumulates throughout the week and then we throw it out on the weekend, and I think that's like a major contribution.
People order more food from like Domino's and wherever else, and so pizza boxes get stacked up because no one knows what to do with pizza boxes. Plus there's more of just a general disregard for trash cans, and stuff just gets put on the floor because someone else will be there to pick it up sometime.
There's just a smaller crew on the weekends, you know, they're not in the you know, assigned to the one building. They go through all of the campus and mostly just get the trash. Someone, I'm not sure if it was somebody for a class project or something, but like a month or 2 ago, I think they started putting a container in some of the dorms. I know we got one in the north entry and then the Sorensen entry. And so kids can just put their gustyware in this tub and they've got a garbage bag, you know, in there, so all they do is just, you know, grab the bag and somebody takes it back to the dining service.
Taking, you know, regular caf plates and also cups out of the cafeteria because the marketplace trusts students to bring those back. There is no rule saying that if you are taking food out of the cafeteria that you have to have the to-go containers.
The fact that all of North and Sorensen have one garbage can. Gibbs has 2. They get one on either end of their hall. And so people on that side of North or Sorensen could throw their trash just around the corner, but I don't know if they ever do that. So everyone has to pile it in one spot instead of using the chutes or whatever else.
This is where we put the trash on the floor, and they used to fill up the hall trash and then spill over. And now they fill up a Kirby every day. So sometimes I wonder if you put 2 Kirby's out, if they have enough and fill both of those. I don't know. All right, we'll go down to first.
I feel like if students had more respect for the dorm itself, then they would take care of their trash in a way that wouldn't make it unpleasant to be around.
Maybe the biggest impact that it has on me is making me feel more, you know, like self-aware of how much trash I'm creating. And it goes beyond trash. I also am more aware of, you know, any sort of mess I'm making, whether that's like even in the sink or in the shower, I realize and I recognize that there is another person who's actually taking care of my messes.
What would happen if the custodians were here? Like something like that, like go a week without the custodians and see how bad it gets and see how students begin to like actually get involved in keeping the campus or in the area that they live clean. So.
A lot of respect for the janitors, seriously. The messes they have to clean up here, especially in this hall too. Oh man, I have a lot of respect for that, having to clean up all that garbage.
The CFs have a job to get everyone to use it properly, but I think it's everyone's duty to help make sure it happens. And not that everyone has to clean up everything on the floor that they see, but if each person takes care of their own stuff, then I don't think it would be a problem at all.
So hopefully if, I guess, some of the students maybe take a better consideration of their fellow students, that, you know, if I make a mess, it doesn't affect just me, but affects my fellow students.